Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings, Scooblings! Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack podcast. Hopefully we all got 1 extra hour of sleep last night from the day change, fall back.
Is that why I feel so rested?
Sleep. Probably,
I was like,
yeah.
I slept
happened.
well today.
You
It
got an
wasn't
extra
you.
hour.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
had no
springtime where you get 1 fewer hour of sleep. But this is an exciting show today because not only is Delvin returning with me and Donnie, but we also have a special guest today, Dr. Garrett Bland.
Oh, hello guys. How you guys
Welcome
doing?
back, Garrett.
From
Returning.
being away from Nintendo Shack for so long.
Yes, I had a mass exodus, blocked my Nintendo Switch. I've just been playing Steam Deck now. This whole
You've been
time.
a Nintendo hater.
Yeah, pretty much. Dual boot the system. I only need the Steam Deck in my life now. It's like really good. Right, Donnie?
Garrett,
What?
I no, it's me.
Absolutely
I
not.
love my Steam Deck.
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely
Rebecca.
not.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Do
it.
you like the OLED? It's a
I
good
love it.
OLED
It's
screen.
great.
Okay, cool.
It's
good.
amazing. We've
Good.
considered many times changing this to the Steam Shack.
We have?
I would be
Yes.
back. I would be back
I-
regularly for that.
Wow.
For sure. 100%.
News to me too, but hey,
Who's
I love
making
my
these
Steam Deck.
decisions?
Rebecca, look at you like, look at me. I'm the captain. I'm the captain.
That's now.
Who?
Me and
What?
Garrett are gonna go off and start our own podcast.
I'm living my best Switch life. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
No,
this-
let's
This is what
talk, let's catch up. Let's talk about Nintendo. Let's talk about Garrett. What has been in your world, in your corner of the world lately?
or like playing games or what?
Anything. Tell us anything.
Anything.
We missed you.
Okay. I did play Final Fantasy VII on Nintendo Switch. That was a thing. The OG.
Hold on, which
one.
version?
The OG.
Oh, the only version that's on this.
Yeah, that's the only one that's on the Switch.
Oh, I forgot. It's the Crisis Core that's on Switch, not the
Yeah, the Crisis
remake.
Core is on Switch, which now this is the first time I play Final Fantasy VII. By the way, you totally shouldn't play Crisis Core first. I remember
No.
Donnie asking Devin once, "Is like, should I play this Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core?"
I was
And-
just like, we're going to try Final Fantasy one day. Everybody wants me to try, was it 16? And I was like, well,
16's
there's
good.
one on Switch. Like, I just Googled Switch Final Fantasy and like that one popped up. And I was like, so this one? And Deb
It
was
does
like,
absolutely not. You should not.
yeah. You will be completely
Can't go
confused.
wrong with the OG.
Yeah, the OG was so. It was the first time playing it. It's pretty
Does
good.
That's
It
the one
holds
that
up
made
today.
me. That's the one that made me hate Final Fantasy forever. So I'm not going to
Oh,
try
really?
that one.
That's like everybody's favorite one, though.
Yeah.
Donnie, you never heard Donnie's story about this?
Yeah, we tell
That's like the
we don't have to do
ocarina
that.
of time of Final Fantasy.
Well,
Yeah,
then it
pretty
is
much.
Not great.
I will say
That's
this:
what that
the
is.
characters and dialogue and story is very good. Like they shouldn't change anything about that. It's really the quality of life stuff, going throughout the world, getting into battles, messing with your was it materia system stuff.
Yes.
All the mechanics is very dated. You can get soft locked pretty
Oh.
easily in this game. Oh yeah, because you can get like an area it's pretty powerful area. You just have no idea. So yeah,
Yeah.
I wish they did some sort of remake. Not the Final Fantasy VII remake.
I have news for
Hey,
you.
they did.
They did.
No.
Good news
I like
for
that.
you. You're going to lose it.
Just update the quality of life stuff. Keep the story the same. And I think that would have been a smash hit. And you could have put that on Switch.
Like a remaster, not a reimagining.
Yeah, pretty much. This reimagining stuff, it's going way overblown. It's a
Yeah,
little
'cause
too much.
I don't know if people know this. The Final Fantasy VII remake, spoilers for it,
Spoilers.
it's kind of a sequel to Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VII. It's not an actual remake of the original game.
It's a different game.
Yes.
100%. It's a weird thing. I do love the story of Final Fantasy VII OG. So if you have not, if you're tolerant on the RPG stuff like data mechanics, very solid story. Very much enjoy it. So There you go. There's your RPG feel,
We
y'all.
don't get a lot of RPG love here anymore, Garrett.
There you go.
It's bad.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
I miss
Played
Garrett's
that. Played
voice in
Trials
the
of
podcast.
Mana. You
Yeah,
know
like
what that
this.
is? No.
Yeah.
A mana?
Yeah.
What was that?
Mana. Trials of Mana. I got my
Mana?
Texas accent
I was
out.
gonna
So.
say there's its roots.
So I played some Switch stuff. Don't worry. I'm still going back there sometimes.
What about recent Switch games? Have you played anything this year? Thousand Year Door, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Are
Wow.
you picking up Brothership?
I have what's that? Gosh, what do I have? What's that Vanillaware game? I forgot what Unicorn Overlord.
Played about
Yes.
15 hours of that, and it's very good.
Yeah, I
Which
have
one?
that. Unicorn Overlord. It's like
yeah.
it's like a real time I don't know,
Strategy game.
action. Yeah, strategy game, I guess you can
I
say.
heard that was good.
That'll be my December game. Like, I haven't planned it out. But no, I haven't been playing Thousand Year Door, Echoes of Wisdom. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Tear.
Understandable.
Garrett left Shaq like, fuck all that shit.
I
It's
know.
a full RPG.
He's off doing bigger and better things than these silly little Nintendo games.
I'm not summoning beds to go across oceans and rivers.
You don't know what you're missing out on.
Look here, Garrett. I've summoned many beds in my day, if you get my point.
I don't know how to respond to that. So
Look at this.
clearly,
Hey,
your
Garrett.
name goes with it.
Only to
Okay.
then.
You gotta welcome back.
Okay,
Never
I
mind, I
take
take it
that
back.
Never mind.
Bye-bye.
No, you Echoes of Wisdom is very if you like the top-down Zelda games of old school,
It looks good.
It's very like throwback to a lot of those. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
still kind of draws from like the recent 3D games.
And it's Grezzo. I love Grezzo.
Yeah.
It's my
So put it on your list. It doesn't have to be very high, but put it on there, for somewhere down the road.
Good
Yeah.
Christmas game.
a good Christmas game
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you see the message there. I imagine Gary is in love with Metaphor.
Oh,
Yes,
I was
Metaphor
gonna,
Re
that's Gary.
Fantasio. Hmm
Garrett,
That looks like a game that should be on Switch. It
let
looks.
me
it
ask you a
looks-
question,
It will.
Garrett.
Mhm.
It'll come.
There are a lot of great RPGs coming out right now. Like, I'm looking at
It's insane.
there's too many to play.
many to
Metaphor, Dragon Age, which I'm playing right now, it's so much amazing stuff out there. How do you not can distinguish which one you want to play?
Oh, I
Especially when
give
they're
up.
so long.
It's
Dragon
a
Age, I
lot.
for sure knew I didn't want to play day one.
I'm a big Dragon Age person.
I'm
I
not a
love
big Dragon Age. Oh, okay. How are you liking Veilguard?
It's awesome. It is.
Oh,
it's
really?
the
Okay.
bio where I missed seeing. So
Mm.
I'm having a great time with it.
Okay.
That's all I've been playing.
Really, for me, I really pick on like a few games that are at my pace during the year. It's like maybe 3 or 4 RPGs, and then once there's like a lull, I go to the backlog. And actually, Ryan from the RPG Cave, he assigns me games, older games to play. So I've been playing. What was it? It was a Lunar, Mass Effect 1, and then Final Fantasy 7. Yeah.
I'm gonna
So I've been
sign.
playing older games. Yeah.
The original
Play
Lunar
Mass
or the
Effect
Silver
2
Soul
yet?
story?
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Rebecca.
I asked if you just said Mass Effect 1. Did you play Mass Effect 2 yet?
I haven't played Mass Effect 1. He assigned me it currently, so I got to play it. Yeah.
Let me know when you play 2.
Okay.
That's the
I
game.
will say
That's
this.
the game.
As a huge Mass Effect fan. 1
Will you?
is a little bit of a slog getting through now, but it's a lot more RPG heavier than 2 and 3.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Great series. Probably one of my top 5 game series.
It's very good.
That's what I keep hearing. I feel like it's on my shun list. It's like you're an RPG fan. Why you haven't been playing this series that everyone loves? I'm just like,
Very good.
Well,
No
to be
time.
fair, it's very different. It's action RPG. It's like it is heavy on the action part. So I get it.
yeah. There you go. That's my RPG, Phil. Now Donnie can come back in and interact with everyone.
Do your thing.
I want to know what Delvin's been up to for the past 2 weeks.
Sick, dying, trying not to meet the Lord. That's what I've been up to.
Oh no.
But I'm feeling a lot better now. I was the kind of sucky sick, the kind that you're so sick you can't even like play games. So like I don't want
Oh,
to play
I
no
hate
Was
games.
it like flu or something or COVID?
I thought it was COVID, So I took the test, and the test came out negative. But I was like,
You might have had the flu.
yeah, it was really
Yeah,
bad. I was
flu's
like messed
rough.
up for like a week.
I can take you out for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't even get up out the bed. They had to do
That
like a
That's a rough
wellness check
check.
on
Was
me.
that after your trip?
Yes.
So you
So
got to
I'm
enjoy the
aware.
trip.
Yeah. And the trip was a lot of fun.
What was
in
your
the
trip,
Bahamas.
Delvin?
I went on a cruise to Bahamas.
So
Oh,
jealous.
that's nice.
Yeah, I was
That's
feeling
very
good.
nice.
He didn't take me.
Really?
He didn't take me either. I was like, that's
Oh.
rough. I've been on a cruise to the Bahamas though. It's really nice.
Don't say things like that lightly, Rebecca. You have tickets show up real quick. This man's just got money.
I'm
He just
sorry
gives-
that
he
you
gives
were-
women purses full of money.
That you were so sick, Delvin. You seem like you're looking and feeling a lot better then. Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm
Yeah. Good.
getting back into the groove of things. I think the main thing once I started feeling better was just how hungry I was. Like it's like I was so sick I couldn't eat. And then when I started feeling better, the morning I started feeling better. I went to Walmart to get me something to eat because I haven't eaten like in days. And I got some apples, and they were like the greatest apples I ever tasted in
Oh my
life.
gosh.
I ate like
Well, yeah,
6
'cause when you're
apples.
sick,
What
you don't
of
want to
apples?
eat anything, or you're like
His
throwing
body's
it all up.
craving vitamins is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they're like I think they're in a red box, and they have like the Special Olympic style tag on them.
Is Honeycrisp, Fuji,
I
Gala.
think they're Honey Crisp. They don't say,
Honeycrisp
but
is pretty good.
but they were just fantastic, and I've been eating ever since.
Good.
But yeah, it's been good. I've
You
been
were
having
dark.
playing. I'm gonna get back to Zelda soon because I've been playing that. But Dragon Age is. I love BioWare.
It's
games,
taking
I've
you
been
over.
playing.
It's gonna turn into
Yeah.
Tears of Kingdom all over again. He's gonna be here like next August. I'm like, I beat
Well,
Echoes.
there-
Well, that's gonna be. That's
There's-
gonna be.
So much to play right now. I feel like it was a slow year, and now like since September hit, like there have been just games for everybody.
You know what? I'm gonna give Donnie credit because on PSVG at the beginning of the year, me and Dev was like, "Oh, we're not too hyped for this year."
It wasn't just you; it's kind of the whole industry. Like the whole
Yeah.
commentators is like in the water at the time. Everybody
Well,
was like,
yeah,
this year
because
sucks.
we didn't think PlayStation wasn't gonna have any big
I thought
hits.
this year was
You
gonna
know,
be great
Xbox
the whole
had
time.
Nintendo's on their last year of the Switch. We didn't think there was going to be anything
Yeah.
exciting. Like we're like counting on just indies to carry us through the year.
Yeah, but this October, September has been insane. It has been incredible. Like I am looking at stuff like this is amazing. This has been one of the best Octobers I remember in a while. Like even looking at
Yeah.
like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is getting high praise
Oh,
for the
dude,
story and stuff
I've
like
been playing that too. Like
Several delays.
that
Yeah.
being on Game Pass is just revolutionary to me. It's like, yeah, I'm back into Call of Duty.
What
I'm
Call of
shooting
Duty
dudes.
game is it?
It's Black,
Black
Ops
Ops
6. Yeah,
6? They're on 6 now?
yeah.
Rebecca, I hate to break it to you. They have a lot more than just 6. They have like 6 Black Ops.
Oh
They
my
got like
God.
14 Modern Warfare.
It's crazy.
They're gonna just keep going forever. They have several franchises they can go on forever.
When are
with.
they going to turn it into a live service game and just like
They have
make
that
it so
too.
there's
They basically has.
They have that.
They have that. They've
but they're
done
still
that.
getting your
Warzone.
$70 every year.
Goddamn
Yeah,
right.
they get- yeah.
Yeah,
Literally,
it's fine.
you have a tile says Call of Duty on the, and then you open that up, and then
And
it's
it's
all your
all the
Call of Duty
games.
games
Wow.
inside there.
That's
Mhm.
brilliant.
Call of Duty is the only franchise that I'm like 2-hour campaign. Yeah, I'll give you $70 for that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The campaign
It's
is
a
so
very
amazing
solid
looking.
2 hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like, this is great. It's like an
like-
action movie.
Yeah, pretty much. It's so good.
Garrett, I know you downloaded it because I've seen your post about it, and I know Donnie was excited about it. The Pokemon TCG Pocket.
Heck yeah,
Did you end up getting it, Donnie?
Okay.
Donnie.
So I was gonna like save this to later or whatever, but I just want to let everybody know up in front. I don't think I'm gonna be everybody's like favorite on the show, like just generally. And this is a part of it. Like this is one of many grievances that I'll bring up. I did download Pokemon the card game, and I got Marowak on my first pull. I was like, "This is great.
Oh,
It knows
nice.
me.
Me
This is
too.
good."
Yeah.
And then I played that game for another 30 minutes, and I was like, "I'm deleting this shit," and I never tried it again. Yeah.
Well, it's
Wow.
not it's a
That's how
slow
it went.
burn type of
It's
game.
slow burn.
You're not
It's
supposed to.
full of microtransaction bullshit, which I
Well,
can't
it's really
stand.
not.
It's
full
That's
of
unfortunate.
That's
Can't
like really
stand
not
it.
even true. First of all,
It
I
is.
spent $0 and I have.
Okay, but you can say that about every game, Like literally every mobile game you can go, I've paid $0 and they let me keep playing. That doesn't mean it's not full of
Can I say something?
timers and stamina mechanics and like buy some gold and get this currency to turn
Can I
into
say
that
something?
currency to buy more.
So me and Josh moved to New Zealand for the past month and a half, and we've been
Congratulations.
playing it early. So
Big life decision.
this before it
Just
released.
for Pokemon.
You're a different language there.
What did you come here for? I came here for the Pokemon.
Before it released internationally for everybody, there were no ways to buy microtransactions. And let me tell you, Josh has played that game every damn night. He's been playing battles online. He's like has almost all the cards that you can get so far. $0 spent. So he's
That's good.
getting enjoyment out of it
'Cause he
before
moved to New Zealand.
microtransactions were even a possibility. And the game's pretty generous. There is a stamina meter, but you can open 2 decks a day at a minimum, and
If
then
you
you get the
subscribe, right?
hourglasses. Well,
The
no, I mean
booster
you
packs.
can, but
If you subscribe, you can open more booster packs, Garrett.
If you battle, you
If you
can get
subscribe,
the
you can open
hourglasses to get more
than
packs.
everybody else. So
True, but you don't need to.
Okay.
It's very generous. You get 2 packs a day.
I'm sorry I spoke.
No, I think that's good information because I was interested in this game a little bit as well because I love like the Yu-Gi-Oh games. Like I played them on the
It's
PS4
good.
all the time.
Mhm.
So I was like, maybe this would be the one that the Pokemon card game I'll actually get into and start playing.
It's a very
But-
simplified, like
It's very
Yu-Gi-Oh!
simplified.
Magic card game. It's
Yes.
like pretty easy to get into. So I would try it
Yeah,
out. It's free.
I might try it out just to see the feel of it.
And
I don't
then
know if I like the microtransactions part of it,
There-
but
In the beginning, you unlock so many missions and challenges that you actually unlock enough of these hourglasses so you can
Yeah.
open 10
They're
packs.
very
That's how they
generous
get you.
with them.
That's how they get you. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
they start,
They got me for
Well, if
free.
you're not
and get for that and do that, and I don't like
feeling
that stuff.
impeded by nature, you
You know,
can
I don't-
patiently wait for the 12
I don't want
hours.
to see it.
well, I don't want
just
to do
want to
that.
see it. I don't want an alert. I don't want a banner. I don't want a ping. I don't want anything. I don't want all that
You just
stuff.
don't want a,
man. That's
mobile gacha game then.
100%. Yeah, and this is why I didn't play Pokemon Go too, because they were like, "Hey, did you run out of Pokeballs? Guess what? We've got something for you." I can't stand that.
I will
So
say
I
I
deleted
have
it
not
and
felt
turned it off.
tempted. I am very disciplined in my not spending money on mobile games. I will say though, I don't care even the least bit about the battling at all. Like Josh
Oh,
is
really?
all about the
Okay.
battling. I am not. I am all about just getting the cards and looking at my shiny little collection and getting the full art cards and then getting the
They're
ones
cool.
where like it moves on the inside
They're
and they're
cool.
just so pretty to look at.
I miss
love
the I wanted, or it's not that I miss. I mean, I think you can roll back the tape to a previous Shack episode, and folks that have listened to us will know this. I thought this was a replacement for the Pokemon the card game app that you can
Oh.
play, right? Because me and Jack, we actually played the card
Mhm.
game, like the real card game, not like your card battle my card, like the actual card game, the strategy and building the decks and all that.
Mhm.
And I don't see this as that. So it's just a miss for me.
Sorry.
in
Let me
that
ask you a
regard,
question.
You know,
This might be a silly question, but is there a way you can scan your cards into the game?
No.
No, that's a
No.
different app.
Ah, that sucks.
You,
It'd be
you
cool
may
to
be
just
able
add
to
they're
your-
gonna
like
get you with that
eventually.
and make you collect them all over again.
There is the Pokemon TCG, the regular app, where like every time you get a pack, you can like scan it and then your cards go in the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But this is different.
And that's
This
what
is
the
a lot
game
more
where you actually play the card game against like other people.
like the real rules of the card game. This is very
Okay.
like babies first.
But it does
Pokemon
have like that
TCG.
highlights magazine, like flash game look. And I was
I
hoping
love
that they
how
would
you
like,
open the packs in this one. You
zip
buy
it.
it in, and then it's
Very
like a
fun.
reel of packs, and then you click one,
It's
and
so
then
satisfying.
you swipe to cut open the pack,
And then you like
and then you flip your cards. Like
I'm not
go
the only
each-
person that realizes how
So good.
predatory this is. You guys are like, I love the addiction of the satisfaction that I get
dopamine
from
rush.
I have patience.
That's
I
how
feel
they
like
get you.
patience is my greatest virtue.
You know what?
We'll see. Until like they're sitting there just dialing those timers back, just little every day. You just get ingrained to just doing this, and then they're just
Mhm.
going to start dialing it back, dialing it back. That's how these things work.
You know what? I'm kind of used to it because I play NBA 2K25, And then when you get into the game, they're like, "Hey, here's these 5 starter packs, and
Do you want some
Like,
shoes?
goodness.
We've got shoes you can have for your player. It's $24.
can I just play the game?"
Here's the thing. I should feel very thankful that Nintendo never did this with Animal Crossing or Splatoon,
Facts.
Yeah,
because those are the games that would get me. Pokemon
They're
won't
so
get me, but
Yeah.
those are the ones that I would probably end up putting in a
Splatoon
bad
sounds like
amount
a
of money
great
into
idea.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rebecca,
I
let
mean,
me
I've
ask
had
you.
Animal
Let
Crossing
me ask you a
forever.
question.
Yes.
Do you believe in the creasing?
Okay, I have tried that every single time.
too.
There's this theory that because you can go through and you can pick the pack that you want to open, and you can kind of spin it around with your finger. You can look at it before you decide to pick it. And people online are saying that if you pull it to the side and kind of look at there's a little indent
Bend,
or a
yeah.
little piece that it looks like crooked, that has a greater chance of pulling a really rare card. And ever since I saw that, I have done it every single time,
Me too. Mhm.
and I've gotten maybe an okay card at best.
Yeah, me too. I don't believe it.
I'm not a believer.
Not a believer in
unfortunately,
it.
but some people are swearing by it that it is happened every time for them. So maybe good for them.
Maybe
good for
y'all
them.
are both blind and
Fake.
your eyes don't work like mine.
Maybe.
Deep fake out there. It's
Yeah.
AI, deep AI fake out there.
Probably.
The rumors. Probably.
So I don't know. I'm gonna probably keep trying it because I'm a crazy person, but
I mean, I did the one poll last night where I was searching each pack for that crease. I couldn't find the
I
crease.
couldn't find one either. And I was
I was like,
I was
"Nah,
losing
I'm
my
good."
mind. I'm like, wait, this one kind of looks like it's a little slanted. I was losing my mind.
I was like, dang it, I'm just gonna pick one and
Yeah.
just go for it. But
Yeah. But
I've been
because
having
I've been
fun.
playing it for so long, I feel like I've gotten so many cards now. Most pulls now do not have anything good in them.
hopefully they update the packs pretty frequently
yeah.
because I'm over halfway through the 3 packs that are in there right now. I like how when you get the rare cards in the packs, you can get rental decks based off of
Yes.
those cards, and then
So you
you can use those in your solo battles. Very cool.
Did you also see when you after you pull open a pack, you can kind of tilt it and you can see if the back card is a holographic card?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's
move it
You
around.
can't see what it is, but you can see that there's one there.
It's really cool. So I've been.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my mobile gotcha game for
There you go.
the foreseeable future. So
Let me know every time. I like seeing your post when you get a cool card.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Johnny, then what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Donnie, save
Bunch
us.
of stuff.
Donnie, save us.
For the last hour, I'm watching the race. They're in Brazil, and it's the craziest race of the year. It's all
We're screwed.
all chaos is going on.
Yeah, we're done.
What am I doing? Where are the notes? I don't even know where my stuff is.
I see Clock Tower.
Oh yeah,
Did you
definitely
get your
playing
special?
Clock Tower.
Yeah.
No, the special edition isn't shipped yet. I just bought it on Steam, so I'm still waiting for the Switch version. I've been playing a lot of Clock Tower, but Halloween games. So during Halloween, we set up I had a hot chocolate station. I brought out my little lunch table and set up a hot chocolate station. Everything that I ran while the kids handed the candy, and so I was playing Clock Tower on the ROG Ally, and was playing Pumpkin Jack and playing Luigi's Mansion 2, just playing
Great.
Halloween spooky games, getting in the mood. I got my N64 cartridges, Rebecca, and I was playing
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow
Nice.
on 64, which
I
is really
saw
great.
your
That's
picture.
crazy.
Yeah,
that
was
that is
super fun.
crazy.
And it's just a lot more convenient. We have the transfer pack and Stadium, and I've shown Jack this is how I played Pokemon, and so we could do that. This is a lot easier. You just plug it in, turn it on, and you're in the game. Also has save and reload states, so you can kind of cheese it just like you can on 3DS and stuff
Cool.
if you want. I'm playing. I played Castaway. Have you guys heard of this?
No,
No.
Is it
Surely
based
you
on
have,
the movie
Rebecca.
with Tom Hanks?
I wish.
that'd be
No.
great.
Castaway is a Zelda clone inspired by Link's Awakening.
Oh, cool.
And I got it. There was a sale, I don't know, a month ago, and I bought 8 games for $20, and this was one of them. I think I got this game for $2.99, and it's a very short Zelda game. You beat this game in an hour,
Oh, it even looks like Link.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
that's
literally
cool.
Link's Awakening.
And it has like these little cutscenes and a couple of mechanics. You go through like 3 little dungeons, a lot of puzzles, like a lot of block puzzles and stuff. And I had fun. It was a fun little experience. Glad I didn't pay a whole lot for it, but it was nice. And if you're looking for that Zelda itch, I would implore you to do that.
Nice.
And then the only thing that I really was doing, and you may have seen it on our social channels, this weekend my daughter had her senior walk at the football game for her last band performance, and then last night was their band competition. So I've not been home this weekend doing a whole lot. But last night at the band performance, which I to be honest with you, I loathe. There's not like a thing I would least like to do in my entire life. There's like 13 high school bands, and not the good bands, not the inner city bands, pictures and dancers and flipping and not that.
Yeah.
Like mediocre.
No, just like the whitest of bread bands, like we do it for the art bands.
Yeah, you're not getting drumline.
Oh yeah, not drumline, not entertainment, not that at all. You know, like the artful expression through the music of band is what we were seeing. Like 13 schools in a row, schools that aren't near my school, schools I do not know about. Wow. So I brought the Switch with me. And the Switch Lite is my main platform, so I had to carry the Switch Lite. When I mean it's my primary console, right? So I can't switch games on it because I don't have an internet connection if I was to bring like the OLED. So I grabbed this. I grabbed some Joy-Cons. I synced some Joy-Cons to the Switch Lite, and me and Jack, after my daughter's performance, we got up and left the stands, and we went to these baseball bleachers in the back, and we actually had our like little Nintendo Karen moment. Where we put the damn Switch down and we handed each other a Joy-Con and we were playing games off a single Joy-Con. We played a bunch of things. We learned a lot of things. Like we tried to play Smash like that. It took 8 years for me to try and sit down and play Smash with a Joy-Con. It's not great. Like it's not a great way to play.
That sounds horrible.
Especially on a little Switch Lite screen. Like that course select screen where there's like 80 levels to pick from. You don't know what you're like. I don't know. It's all just random. You're like, just pick one. Like it doesn't matter. But we played Smash. We played Kart. We played Mario Party. We did Coopathlon. I had fun doing the Coopathlon.
Coopathlon's fun.
You know, I like the other mode. I think more the Bowser Boom
I did
thing.
Try that one. I tried it.
What did you think?
It was good. I had fun with it. I don't think I could play like a ton of it because I don't know.
We couldn't play either one of them local co-op, and that was a bummer.
Oh.
I was like, why can't we play the boom mode as a co-op? So we were playing and we were swapping a Joy-Con. Here's the thing. So we're playing Kart. Kart's fun, but even on like a split, like it's amazing that the Switch Lite, as old as it is, and can still run like Mario Kart and split screen, like local co-op, like off the system. That's pretty cool. But let me tell you, the most enjoyable co-op experience that we had of all the games we were playing in our little Switch Karen setup.
Don't say ARMS.
Was Mario Golf.
Oh.
Interesting.
Because it's a golf. I think because it's a golf game. Because it's like you take turns to swing, you take turns to play, so you're not splitting the screen, right? Like it just kind of worked. And actual Mario Party worked really well too. But even some of the mini games, especially when they split screen or go into smaller, like it's a little tougher. We actually had a blast playing Mario. That was maybe the most fun I had playing Mario Golf the entire time that I've owned it.
Well, there you go. You found the secret magic to enjoying that game.
Yeah, the recipe. It made it better. Ooh, we just got a red flag. Wow. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. It's a crazy day out at the race. It's in the rain. All hell's breaking loose. Chaos. But yeah, that's it. I'm playing a bunch of like sampling games. Been doing a bunch of different stuff. I also played Call of Duty and other things like that too. So I'm kind of bouncing around.
Too many games.
A little bit of Life is Strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
No.
bit.
I thought you were gonna say like, how are you? Like the reviews came in. It's like
I'm not reading any reviews. I've blocked everything. I'm having.
I thought it was for your Critic League.
In my own lane experience, because I don't want to know what anyone else thinks. Apparently,
of course
all the spoilers are out there. I'm blocking it all out, so
Well,
I don't want to
Life is
talk about
Strange.
it until I beat the game. I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, man, I want to get it, but I think I need to hold out. I tend to not buy games if I'm not immediately playing them. No.
Yeah, trying to do that too, and
I
that's
know. I
why
have a bad habit.
Life is Strange has been on like eternally on the back
Yeah.
burner. It's
I
like on
just don't want
deck.
to get spoiled.
It's like I get Shadows of the Damned. Like I still have a lot of things I need to play and like kind of get through before I get to that one.
I do have two things I want to share though. The one I sent a picture in the Shack chat. I don't know if you're able to throw that up there on the screen for people to see, but every year I do Animal Crossing Halloween party on Halloween with a couple of my friends, and then we always make sure we dress up in costumes. It's a costume party, and this year I of course had to. Normally I dress up as Taylor Swift, but this year I did not because I had a different costume in mind. I dressed up as Echoes of Wisdom Zelda, and you can see it right there at the bottom there with the cape and the
really
dress and the wand and the crown, and so I was very proud of that one. I think I was the best dressed out of everyone. Just
I love the
personally.
brat though. That's
yeah,
just
Charlie XCX. That was very good. It was very good.
Well, that's what that is.
Yeah,
what's
singer.
what's
Her
Charlie
album
XCS?
Brat. That's
Oh.
the artist who
She's a
That's the
singer.
of the
artist.
album. Brat is a thing because she has an album called Brat, and it is the cover is just that lime green color with the word Brat on it.
I can't keep up with these Gen Z, whatever, Gen
Yeah.
Alpha,
Welcome to my
whatever
life.
Gen it is.
Yeah,
right
I would
now.
say they're Gen
Garrett,
Z.
You're
artists.
old. Welcome to my life, sir. Congratulations. Keep
I'm
going.
trying to keep up with it personally. I'm trying to stay young at heart.
We entered the 30s, and then like everything's foreign now. It's just like
Yes.
you speak a different language.
So that
Are
was
you
my
saying that
costume.
you are not Brat?
I'm not Brad.
He did
no.
not have a Brat summer.
No.
Man.
But then also, I went shopping yesterday.
Of course. You
I saw a post online that said, "Hey, in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, one of the retro game stores out there called Just Press Play is having a big warehouse sale. Actually, I did this on
Ooh.
Friday, so it was 2 days ago.
Did you get me some
And
N64
so
stuff?
Listen, they had the pictures. It was like this big warehouse. I'm like, we gotta. It's an hour and a half away. We gotta go. So Josh
It's a
ended
long
up
drive from New
buying.
Zealand. It's close by.
Listen,
Yeah.
Very close.
I'm once Pokemon TCG released internationally, I moved back to the United States.
That
Congratulations.
sounds expensive.
You moved back at a pretty bad time. Start
Yeah,
shit back.
terrible time.
Should have stayed another week.
Yeah.
Or maybe the best time. Who knows?
Yeah.
Josh got a Game Boy camera, complete in box. Pretty good quality of it. He got the blue version, and the great part about this is that it works with the analog pocket. So he's been really into playing his analog pocket, so he can just kind of
That's awesome.
on there, and then we're gonna test it out. Pretty good, box. Really good price too. He looked it up on eBay. It was like $100 and something for this on eBay, but he got it for $60.
Nice.
New.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
box.
It does.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got some DVDs.
I have that one.
Yeah,
Well, actually, I might have all three of those.
These are real cheap. They were like $5 each. The Legend of Zelda show, Ganon's Evil Tower.
Great show.
My buttons here.
Not really, but it's fun.
Mario
Kitty.
Super Show, greatest movie moments with the Inspector Gadget Easy Play DVD.
Why is Inspector Gadget on there? That's so weird.
Yeah. Well, I liked Inspector Gadget when I was a kid.
I do too, but the Zelda show was a part of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. So they technically should be both in the same thing.
They should. And then the Super Mario Bros. Super Show Box Office Mario, so that has like some
I
of the
have all three of
episodes on
those.
it. So three DVDs. They were like $5 each. So that was my purchase. They had a large cutout, life-size cardboard cutout of Samus from Metroid, but
Oh,
it
nice.
was sold before I got there. I was so sad. I
wow.
wanted that.
How much they were selling it for?
I don't know. I didn't ask, but they had a lot of like boxed up, consoles, like not new, but like boxed N64s and boxed like Super Nintendos and lots of old stuff like that. A lot of boxed Game Boy Colors. But somebody who replied to our tweet said, shout out their favorite retro store, Just Press Play. So that's my shouting them out.
Cool.
Nice.
Dope.
It's fun. I like spending money on old gaming
Should have
things.
told me. I would have bought some 64 stuff.
I'm sorry.
I would have sent you some funds.
So sorry.
Did you play that WCW game you talking about yet, Nutty?
I gotta buy it first.
Oh, so you didn't download the ROM yet? Then I take it.
I'm not gonna download. Yeah, I'm not messing with you, bro. That's Garrett stuff. I'm not doing all that. I'll just buy the cartridge.
Carrot stuff.
What are you talking
It's better
about,
with the
Donnie?
cartridge anyway. So Garrett, I've ventured down. I'm buying a bunch of ROM hacks for 64 because like a recent trend is that people are turning them into actual cartridges.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about with Pokemon. I have Pokemon Yellow and Gold on
I
N64
told him just buy a
cartridge.
flash cart.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what
just
everybody's
get a
like. You can
flash
just get the
card.
ROMs and emulate. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I just want the cart and I want it to be like it's supposed to be.
But they print it on a card, so it's like FPGA.
It feels real.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So one of them is somebody took a WCW game from the N64 era and they turned it into a brand new game, a brand new
cool.
campaign, a brand new arenas, a brand new stuff. It's called WCW Saturday Night Live. And I was like, man, I got to get that. It just came out and like they're selling it on T-Move. I think it's like $40.
No, that's pretty
I
good.
gotta get it.
I heard there was a Pokemon Crystal. Kind of someone
that's
just
correct.
made it like a Crystal Legacy, which kind of just corrects but like modifies like certain Pokemon and levels.
Oh,
And then they
are
print
you
it on
talking about
card.
Anniversary Crystal?
I don't know if it's anniversary. I just heard it's Crystal Legacy, and
Oh.
then and some dude just printed on Game Boy cards, so
Oh.
you can play on your analog pocket. If you
I played
if you have no-
Anniversary Crystals. A lot of fun.
Oh, well, which one's that one? There's so many Pokemon.
Kind of similar to what you just described. I'll
Oh,
look at.
okay.
I'll send it to you later.
Cool, sounds good. But I can't get into that because if I do get into these types of things, it would just be a money sink. It would just be like I'm broke,
Yeah,
basically.
that's me.
So
Hi.
I just kind of block off that
The
part
analog
and just
64 got
emulate.
me. I
Yeah.
just went way down the rabbit hole. I bought a bunch. I got a brand new Zelda game. I got Pokemon
I
games.
saw.
I got Smash
For
Remix.
something that won't even come until next year.
That's okay.
You got to
It'll be
get
great,
ready.
though. It'll be
But
worth it.
Donnie can still play it because he has the N64. So
I do. Yeah,
That
we were
is
playing it last
true.
night. Yeah. So
Good point. Anything else before we move on to the news?
I'm good.
okay.
No?
So November games for Magia is out now. For anybody that wanted, it came out on the 1st. Metalslug Tactics is out on the 5th.
Heck yeah.
You gonna get it?
I don't think I'll get it, but it's on my fantasy critic pick.
Heck yeah.
And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sec-
you're up there, right?
I'm second place.
I might scrape by and get 4th.
Yeah, John 32 has it in the back because he has the Microsoft Flight Simulator 24.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like,
It's the
he's
game of the
gonna
year.
just.
I
I mean,
need
he's already ahead, so he's gonna just blow it out of the water.
Can't wait for all those graphics to come out of all the different outlets that love Flight Sim.
Yeah, on their 4090 supers.
We got to stop acting like that's a game.
Dude, he got
Doesn't count.
Astrobot. He got Astrobot on his.
Well, that's
He
a
got
winner right
30 freaking points.
Good
That's a
job.
winner.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Mario and Luigi Brothership comes on the 7th. Tetris Forever on the 12th. Lego Horizon Adventures the 14th. Dragon Quest 3 2D HD remake on the 14th. My Sims Cozy Bundle on the 19th. Stray comes to the Switch on the 19th, and then Nine Souls rounds out the month on the 26th.
I
Solid
want
month.
to get. I want to get Stray physically on Switch just for the collection. I have
Yeah.
an obscene amount of Stray merchandise.
Yeah, you should.
Just do
I
it.
would.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi Brothership. I want to get it. It's not going to be a day one purchase though, because I will not play it day one. So maybe December or January, somewhere around there. Definitely looking forward to that. But I am getting Dragon Quest 3 2D HD remake.
I admire
one.
your discipline of not buying games that you're not going to play right away.
That was going to be my question.
really
Is
trying
anybody
here.
buying any of these games?
Hmm?
Like Rebecca's like, no. Rebecca's
Yeah.
like, yeah, host Giant Nintendo podcast. You buying any of these games this month? Absolutely not. None.
I'm gonna
Not
get
even-
Lego Horizon.
I
and Mario and
ordered-
Luigi.
On
Go
the
Horizon.
Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I also ordered it on the Switch. So I'll be getting out of these games. I'll be playing Horizon and maybe Tetris, and that's probably it.
Cool.
I'll probably get Dragon Quest maybe one day. That's like if I can ever score a deal on it, I might be tempted. But
It looks so good.
it does look good.
Mhm.
It's just the prices.
Rebecca, I'm surprised you're not going for that one.
For which one?
Dragon Quest 3 2D HD.
That's one that I'm interested in, but like I just don't have enough, like I've never played a Dragon Quest game, so I don't feel like I have like the loyalty of like needing to get it immediately. That's
Mhm.
one that I want to keep my eyeball on though, because I
Just
think I would like it.
just to let everyone know, Dragon Quest 3 is technically chronologically the first game.
Here we
Because
go.
Okay.
Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3
Right,
are kind of
Melvin.
together in a trilogy, and then 3 is the kind of like the first one, and then they're actually making 1 and 2 remake later on.
Right, I do remember
Mhm.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting how they release this, but that's just how they're gonna do it.
One thing I completely forgot to mention, and I didn't write it down, is that I have Sonic Generations and Shadows for Switch.
Yeah.
I've played it, and I was worried because it seemed like all the feedback was that it's really bad on Switch,
Mhm.
and it's not like great, but it's like for completely different. It's like just performance reasons. Like image quality, the game is actually incredible.
It's like
Okay.
better than Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, like Switch,
Okay.
like, this game looks great. It's unfortunately when you start to move, which is a big part of a Sonic game.
Yeah, it's true.
Some say the most important part of a Sonic
yeah,
game.
the frame rate is just bad, and it's not like I don't know how to. It's like I'm not sure if it's just it needs to be 60. Like Sonic games should just run at 60. Maybe I don't know, but
Mhm.
like it feels consistent. Like it's playable. It just seems off. You know, it's almost like it just I don't know, like messes with your eye. You're like something just doesn't feel right. Like if you're moving slowly and jumping around and stuff, it's fine. But once you start like sonicking around and pinballing around off of stuff,
It gets rough.
it's like a stutter.
Mhm.
You know, it's yeah, it's
Just
rough.
wait to play it
So,
on Switch too.
yeah,
It'll be
that's
fixed by then.
that's literally what I was like. This is going to be great one day.
Mhm.
One day on my next system, this game is going to be amazing
Yeah.
because it does look like. I mean, it looks great, and I love the old generations. I'm sure I'm hearing Shadow's even better.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I was like I should have bought this on Steam.
D Life and Delvin love this game. They
Yeah,
say
like
it's incredible.
It seems really good. Yeah, that is the thing. That's the thing that makes it a bummer more than anything else. It's like, man, this looks great.
Yeah, they're talking crazy. They like this is game of the year material. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah,
Like it's that good. I'm like, I don't believe you at all. That sounds like a lie. But apparently it's really good.
Okay, into the actual news. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is coming to Nintendo Switch this March.
That was big
Originally
news.
available on the Wii U system in 2015. The action RPG comes to Switch with enhanced visuals, added story elements, and more when it launches on March 20th, 2025. Pre-orders are now live. Xenoblade X is voucherable. You can voucher it if you want.
It is not the HD port of a Wii U game that we wanted, Donnie.
Oh,
That's correct. Garrett would argue that point, but that's correct. Announced via tweet.
Yeah.
Like just here it is.
Yes.
I mean, have you noticed it's been kind of a Twitter direct lately? Like we had the
Kinda.
Alarmo that was tweeted and
Mhm.
announced. We had the Nintendo Music app that
Mhm.
was tweeted and
Mhm.
announced.
Yeah.
Now we have this that is tweeted and announced.
People have poured over it. We have comparisons. Nintendo World Report is the stuff that's been shared in our channels most. I think maybe they're doing the best job. It looks great. It looks like
It looks
image
really good.
quality, lighting. It looks incredible. We'll still run at 30 frames a second. That should not be a surprise. I think
Probably.
every Xenoblade game ever has run at 30. 30
and
frames
I
a
have full confidence it's gonna run pretty well because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was really good. And Xenoblade Chronicles 1 HD remake, whatever, on Switch, the definitive edition. I feel like it had the same kind of touch ups and
I
performance
think they
was
said
really
this
well.
is Nintendo World Report also, if I remember. I think they said this was in their pixel counting. It was 1080, which I think is a first
Wow.
because all of the other ones have ran at 720. And that was like my bummer with the definitive edition of the first one. I was like, come on, you could have like got something more out of it, but apparently they did with this one. This was the reason why we invited Garrett. I pinged over to Garrett. I'm like, hey, you want to come talk on Shaq this week? Because we have a big Xenoblade game. This is a big game, but I also can speak to this one, which puts me in a unfamiliar place here on the show. Because there was a time back in the day where I was kind of a huge Xenoblade fan.
Mhm.
And then I played 2 and Torna and 3, and then I stopped being a Xenoblade fan. But coming off the Wii U, Xenoblade X was the last, I think, traditional RPG like this that I like sunk a lot of time into.
Mm.
It was the last one. I probably played Xenoblade Chronicles X on Wii U for 60 or 70 hours. And I can say that like wholly because I printed the guide. Like I had the guide for the
Wow.
book like printed in a binder and was going through it and like I was so into the game. I had
You
waited
really
for
like
it
this one.
so I really did. To this day, it's one of my favorite soundtracks. Like the music for Xenoblade X is supreme. It is great.
Mhm.
It's a fun game, and here's what I would say. Garrett, did you ever play the Wii U version, or is this would be your first go?
I haven't had a Wii U, so I have
Okay,
not played
so
this one.
this is what I'd like to tell everybody. This is very different than your standard Xenoblade game. It's not nearly about waifus and the relationships and the stories and the
Yep.
cutscenes. It's giant open world fetch quest simulator. Like it's giant side quest simulator where you can unlock cars and mechs and fuck around and go fight giant monsters and stuff. I was more into it for that, I think, and I think maybe that's why it kept me. The advice that I always give everybody is when you see those awesome vista shots of the horizon and your giant Gundam wing flying in the sunlight, just know that that's like 50 hours into the game. Like you
Wow.
legit have to
Pretty
play
much.
this game for like 30 hours before you get anything like that. Also know that if you take it into battle, now I'm hoping maybe this is something that they change with the definitive edition. If you take it into battle and you try to go take down some giant spider creature and it like totally fucks you over, you have to rebuild that mech. So all the grinding to get all the money and everything to fix it and repair it, you have to do. But it's a dark game. It's kind of like this end of the world type of thing. Yeah, I loved it. I really
And
loved
isn't it
it.
based on Earth and like America and
Yeah,
something like
yeah. Well,
along
it's like
that
it's
stuff?
I forget what if like the colony and all that, but like yeah, it kind of has those tones for sure.
There's Xenoblade's a very interesting series, and also with X being the black sheep out of the rest of them, because the rest of them are, as you said, they're waifus, they're anime
Yeah.
characters, very into the story and narrative. X just seems like here's this game, this single player MMO of mechs and cars, and just
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, and that was
Pretty
the thing.
much.
The reason that I had that guide is because you had to figure so much out. It doesn't give you a whole lot of like, here's where to go. Like, there's no like golden point, like go there. And also, like, I remember you could go like the game on the gamepad, all these like hexagon tiles, and you would go and drop like these. It was like you were like charting the map essentially. You go build the map by dropping these things in the ground and like scanning the environment. Like it's just kind of like open world map game. Like when so many people are like, "Oh god, I can't stand Ubisoft and their map games." Like this is the map game. Like it is
Right.
the map of map games.
Right.
I was really into it. I liked it a lot back in the day, and I never reached the end. I
Mhm.
reached the end of what I could put into it, and then I watched the ending. I was like, I'll just go watch the ending of this game.
Yeah, it sounds like that kind of game. It's just so weird to see this on a tweet. I thought it was a fake. I thought it was a parody. Like,
Oh
because
yeah, I could see that.
you just see it and just like, okay, what's the at on this? And then you just see Nintendo of America. It's like, what? This, because like people have been kind of asking. Well, Xenoblade fans, I think, has been asking for this as like a far fetched dream. Like, oh, it's gonna come to Switch 2 or something like that. It's like, yeah, maybe not. Is Xenoblade Chronicles X is not. Well, I wouldn't say it's like as like the genre of that game. It's not as popular as the rest of the Xenoblade games. But they did it, which I'm very surprised they did this first before a Fire Emblem game, to be honest with you.
I still think that's out there.
It's out there in the ether. They're just waiting.
Yeah,
And
just waiting to another treat. Like that's you're
I'm,
just a tweet away.
I'm just like holding on to dear life. It's like, come on, like just give it to us. But anyways, I'm very excited for Xenoblade Chronicles X. But Donnie, it's rough. It's releasing on the same day. Guess which game, Donnie?
Atelier.
Atelier Yumiya.
Atelier, right?
That
Yeah,
is-
I gotta get
this-
that game. Based on the
It
trailer
looks
we
so
saw, I
good,
gotta
doesn't
get
it?
that game. Physics
Dude, the
for
physics,
science.
the action. It actually looks like much more modernized RPG. So
It looks
can't
good.
wait for that one too.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When I saw the announcement in the tweets in the Discord, I was like, that's cool. I hope people get it. I was like, I'm not gonna get it because I still have the Wii copy, and I was like, I'm not gonna get it. And then I watched the trailer and I saw the music, and I was like, okay, and maybe I'll get it. Like I still have that. There's still that little pull in me. It's like maybe I probably won't like that. I feel like this is crazy because it feels like Xenoblade titles only go up in value after they come out. But like,
Yeah.
if I could get a deal on it, I think I would pop. Like if I could find like $20 off or something, I think I would get it. I know I don't have the time to sink into a game. Like I played Xenoblade for like months of my life.
Yeah, it sounds like a game we won't finish, but
no,
at least get into it.
At least I wouldn't. I'm sure other people will, but I don't have that kind of in me.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. So with Xenoblade Chronicles X, 2025 Switch lineup starts to shape. Not Switch 2. So we have Donkey Kong HD in January, Civ 7 in February, Xeno X, Atelier, and Suikoden remasters in March, with the Capcom Fighting Collection, Star Overdrive, Professor Layton, Silk Song, Pokemon Legends, Little Nightmares 3, and Prime 4 all announced for to be determined some point next year. So Free to Play Joe writes in, with Nintendo announcing Xenoblade X coming to the Switch in March, are you now expecting Switch 2 to arrive later in the year? He puts in quote parentheses, fall holiday window, question mark?
I don't think that late. I think like June, May, June. Yeah, feels like.
Does this make you think differently at all?
No.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
No.
Okay.
I just look at it like, well, they're gonna just put it out there. You can still play it on Switch 2 anyway. So.
Yeah.
When are they gonna announce it now? That's the question. It's not gonna be this year, I think.
January.
I mean, if you think if it was this year, you think that would have happened by now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think.
Every time we get close, the questions will start coming. Is there any way they do this at the Game Awards?
No.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
But I think everybody, that'll be the next one that gets all the rumors going.
They don't want it to be with everything else.
That would be my take. Yeah, that would be my take too.
Nintendo does not play nice with Keeley.
Maybe early January.
They used to. They did Zelda and
Hardly.
stuff there. Donkey Kong. It was a long time ago, but they showed Breath of the Wild at the Keeleys, right?
Did they?
Yeah. I remember they had like the gamepad out and they showed, that was like one of the first times we saw Breath of the Wild, I think it was at the Game Award.
Interesting.
Okay.
We saw the DLC. It was the DLC for Breath of the Wild that was at the Game Awards, and then it was like shadow dropped.
I'm thinking like before the Switch was ever out. I remember they had the gamepad and they showed us how to like.
That was not at the Game Awards.
Like
that was at E3, I think.
That was E3.
Was it E3?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like Jeff Keighley was Jeff Keighley doing E3 then? Is that why? Because I know Jeff Keighley was there.
Right, Jeff Keighley.
Like I know Jeff Keighley was in the frame because it was like him and Reggie. Or maybe I just got that all wrong. Chat, somebody Google figure that out. I don't know. Maybe it's been a long time of doing all this runs together. Okay, Nintendo Music app is announced. It's available now. This is exclusive to Nintendo Switch Online members. You can download the new music app right away on your iOS or Android device. This will allow users to stream or download music from the various soundtracks Nintendo's released over the years, including games that are now decades old. Super Mario Bros. Wonder soundtrack has been added to the Nintendo Music service, and new titles with music will be available to listen and added to the app from time to time. The next edition is scheduled for next week.
This week.
Oh yeah, this week now. Yeah. Quote, when asked about like they had an interview going around, so they had a couple quotes on why they wanted to do this. So here's Nintendo's reasoning. Quote, we believe that game music is an important and valuable piece of content in order to expand the number of people who have access to Nintendo IPs, and Nintendo Music is a service that allows us to deliver this game music in a way that is unique to Nintendo. You can enjoy the unique features of Nintendo Music, such as being able to enjoy music along with screenshots and being provided with playlists based not only on game titles, but various game themes and perspectives, such as characters or music during battles. And we believe that if Nintendo Music reminds you of your favorite gaming experiences, it will inspire you to want to play the games again. Cool.
There's a nice little feature on it where if you want to enjoy the music, but maybe you have not beat the game yet, there's like a spoiler mode where it will like hide like any titles that, like final boss against.
Oh, it's like later in the game.
Yeah, things that like would be considered a spoiler. Which I think
cool.
is pretty neat. What I need, and I've been listening to it. I downloaded it. It's pretty cool. has some good music. I need there to be more music. There's not really a ton on it right now.
There's like 25 games.
Something like that. Yeah, there's like 2 Zelda games, Yoshi's
Yeah.
Island, a couple Metroid. But what I need is for them to have it be like Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year and show me what
That's an
I have been
interesting
listening
idea.
to the most at the end of the year. Just like how they do the Nintendo games that you played at the end of the year.
Interesting.
That'd be cool. I've been listening to the Wii just background music and just press the button, extend it 6 hours.
Yes, you can extend it too. Yeah.
I like it.
And I'm just like, just let me listen to that as I work. And just be in Zen mode.
Reappreciated Nintendog's music from this app. It's funny. They say we believe if Nintendo music reminds you of your favorite game experiences, it will inspire you to want to play the games again. It kind of is doing that for me. I want to play Nintendogs again, and I'm thinking about putting it on my Delta emulator, but I'm not sure if that's what they had in mind.
That's exactly what they had in mind.
Nintendo Music increasingly drives downloads of ROMs.
Piracy, yeah.
Pirate goes up 700%.
Right.
I've been waiting for them to do this for a very long time, and I already have Nintendo Switch Online, so it does not bother me that it is exclusive to that. That just means I don't have to pay extra for it, and I will listen to it a lot, especially if they add more games. Especially the
Well, I
Animal Crossing
shared
music
some,
is so good.
I shared some very opposite opinions on the music app. If anybody
really?
would like to hear them,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
I'm
going to
ready
be
to
on
hear
the
it.
opposite side of Rebecca here. This is a part of it. I feel like there were some Nintendo fans on Threads that were fucking pissed at me, man.
Oh,
Look, before I say the things I'm going to say, I'll just say this: I don't really care. Like, I'm kind of indifferent to this. Like, it doesn't bother me that it exists. I don't want it to go away. So it's not like I hate it. But when I saw it, like so many of these other things that we're starting to see, Alarmo and refrigerators and toasters and shit, I'm like, what are we even doing? Like, this isn't what I want from this at all. Nor do I think I'll ever use this ever. Because I, like, at least to me, thought like the rest of the world, this is what YouTube is for. Like, I already have this and have had this for a long time.
It is not, because I can't close my phone and listen to music.
Yeah. So a lot of our folks in the Discord were like, well, we're all not all premium members. And I'm like, well, maybe you should be.
Why would I do
Because
that?
like I don't have ads, and like I have been able to download and play things in the background and do all like,
You
so
know
I've been
how
able to
many
do this for a
things I'm
decade.
subscribed to? There's way too many things I'm subscribed to. I did
Well, and I'm not
do-
trying to pitch you one way or the other, but what I will tell you is the same thing that I've said this for years. YouTube Premium is like the one subscription that I've subscribed to it literally for a decade. I've never thought of unsubscribing. It's never even ventured in my brain, because not only do I not get ads and can do background listening, everything that I do on YouTube, but then I also get YouTube Music as part of it. Like, it's also my music subscription, so it's also Spotify.
I
So
see.
for me, it's just really nice.
Okay.
So I'm sure that's a big part of the reason why I saw this news the way that I saw it. But there's also more there, because as a Nintendo Switch Online subscriber, I see these things that they're adding, and I see this service, and I'm not worried, but like I don't like the idea that when Switch 2 comes or something that they're like, and now we're going to raise the price because we've added value. And I'm like, well, you didn't add any value for me. I don't want to pay extra because you've added a music service. Also, it's not even on the Switch.
Why would you
Nintendo.
want to? I'm sorry, but why would you want to listen to the music on your Switch? You're not going to be
Why
carrying
not?
around like an MP3 player.
Well, it's not just that you can't use the app on the Switch, but like, wouldn't it be cool if you could like just have music playing while you were playing a game on the Switch? Like,
I
people
never
do
use
that
my
on Xbox.
console.
Donnie, they don't
music.
even let us combine 2 different games of icons. I can't put
I'm-
an Animal Crossing character with a Zelda background on my profile
I
picture.
just-
Do you think they're
just-
going to let me play Animal Crossing music while I play Zelda? No.
Well, yeah, but then why throw it in the subscription then? Like, why be like, and this is a benefit for you? Like, if it's not adding anything
for
to the subscription,
Alarmo.
right?
That is
It's
the
not,
reason.
Pretty
it's
much.
not adding anything to why I subscribe to the subscription. Like, I subscribe to the subscription not for apps and music. I subscribe to the subscription for games. Like, add more games. That's
No,
what
I
the
like
Nintendo
it.
Switch Online subscription is for.
I'm glad.
As soon as I saw this, that's the first thing I thought. This is going to be this is going to slap an Alarmo. You just put this in. You can have
Yeah.
listen to your Nintendo music on it. You can wake up to certain Nintendo song. Like, this is
And again,
what this is for.
I don't subscribe to Nintendo Switch Online for Alarmo. Like, that's not
Nope.
why I'm subscribing.
That's what you're getting, buddy.
Now that I get. That I
$10
get. So
a year for a really good deal. So
I could go. Like I could leave. I could leave. I mean, it's like, why does my opinion have to be
No.
sandwiched
I like-
between? We got
I
it.
don't
We
disagree.
heard you. You
I
like
don't
it.
disagree
You
with
just
you at
give
all.
your
I
opinion.
think you're right.
We can
I
But
think
disagree
it
with
adds
it.
value to the podcast because it gives us,
I
there's-
think this Nintendo Music app is just a good official way to get the music. Like if I go into YouTube or whatever, I get like 20,000 different versions of one song. And
Is
I'm just
anybody
like,
else
no.
afraid that maybe they're going to go harder after the music now? Because that was
I
the
think
they
first
already
thought
are.
I had.
I think
Yeah.
they already
I
are.
think they will.
Yeah,
And
that was
they'll
the first thought I
copyright
had.
strike
I was
against
like,
all the music versions
no.
on YouTube.
Yeah, they're like,
And then you're gonna go to the Nintendo YouTube music channel. It's like, hey, why don't you just go over to the Nintendo
the
Music
Switch
app?
Online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Goodness.
Subscribe.
switch online, subscribe.
We've
put it on your
increased the
alarm.
amount to $20 a month now, so you better subscribe.
I wholly realized that I feel like I was definitely on the outs in this one. I know a lot of folks were very upset. A lot of people are really hyped for this, and I'm glad they're finding more out of it than me. Maybe it is the fact that I've just had YouTube Premium forever, and a lot of these things I don't feel like I need.
Yeah.
But
I don't think
that's
I'll use it
that's
much.
how I took to this news. I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, hopefully this is not a motivation to increase the price of Nintendo Switch Online in any way. Because
I don't think so because you don't
think
even
so.
need the expansion pack to have this.
Mhm.
This is on the lower tier.
This is on the
Right.
first year. Okay.
I think it's just like it's like when they launched the service, right? A lot of the renewals are kind of this time of the year.
Mhm.
So I think every year people expect them to have something to like kind of like retain people. And by the way, wasn't this thing downloaded like it's like the top of the chart? Like it's very successful. You know, so like
It's above
people are,
Spotify for this week.
yeah, like people are bought in. So don't get me wrong. Like the success is there. So whatever Nintendo's doing, it's working. So I don't think they care that I don't like it. But yeah, that's kind of, it seems like that, like, let's throw this out there, and anybody thinking about maybe not subscribing, like this is like an added benefit for them to subscribe.
Sounds good.
So we'll see. So some headlines. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp complete comes out December 3rd for $20. If you buy in early, you can get it for $10. That's a one-time fee. You can have the game forever, which is nice.
That's good.
The Splatoween contest was won by Team Ninja. Team Wizard got the most votes. Did you play?
Hold on.
Wait,
What?
Wait, that happened?
That did
Yeah,
happen. I did
happened.
play a little bit, and I was so over it because I picked Team Wizard,
Dolphins said,
and
what?
all I was
Sounds like
getting.
an election. Like Team Wizard got the popular vote.
Yeah, they got the most votes.
Team
But Ninja won the
This is
Electoral
another
College.
democracy.
I was on Team Wizard, and the only matches that I was getting was mirror matches against other Team Wizard, and it is just not fun to play.
That's just
Collusion.
all mirror matches. So I only played for like an hour maybe, and then I stopped.
That has been like the Splatoon experience for like forever, right? like I feel like this just happens.
Yeah, I hope they go back to only 2 teams for
too.
the
Mhm.
for the next game.
Mhm.
3 is too much.
It's rough.
As we talked about earlier, Pokemon trading card game Pocket launched 10 million downloads in 48 hours, which I'm not really surprised at, but that's still a shit ton. Like it's crazy, but Pokemon is
That's a
that
lot.
big. We have a mobile game like this new, like we're just like mobile game, mobile app, mobile announcement. Mighty
Cha-ching.
Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind comes December 10th for $35.
That's a lot.
It is. I'm still probably going to get it. Chernobylite
I
Complete
definitely am.
Edition is coming to Nintendo Switch. Shadow Man and Turok 2 Seeds of Evil hit Nintendo Switch Online for the 17 NC-17 app. You have to download the mature 64 app, and then you can play Shadow Man and Turok, which I would wholly recommend, but also just to throw this out there, if you're a Nintendo Switch Online member, just go ahead and get that because it's free. But both of these games have been remastered by Night Day, and
Yes, they
they're
have.
frequently on sale. So if you want better versions, buy those. And then I threw this one in here for you, Delvin. Masayoshi Yokoyama says Yakuza Kiwami on Switch is selling like hotcakes. That's a quote. Sega sends survey to Switch players asking if they want more Yakuza.
Of course
course.
they do. Of course
So,
they do.
I would go ahead and just take that survey as expect lots of Switch 2 ports. Like expect
Yeah.
the ports
Bring them
coming.
all to Switch.
Yeah, they're all coming. So get
All
excited.
9 games.
Yes.
No joke.
Great series.
Man, we have another car into the wall. God, it's like it's like Mario Kart out here.
Wait, I just want to say, speaking of Alarma, we were talking about earlier, they were able to hack it and get Doom running on Alarma.
Of course.
So
Good job.
that's the I know that's the benchmark for devices, whether or not they can get Doom running on them.
To be fair, G-Man, Donnie says get both. To subscribe and buy the Reno. Do both. But that's the news, Rebecca.
That is the news. Hey, what do you think the next? I know you don't care, Donnie, but if you were to guess what the next batch of tracks coming next week to Nintendo Music will be, what do you think they will add?
I would hope it's Xenoblade X if it's not already there.
I was talking with my friends. We were wondering if they'll add music as the game releases.
Yeah.
But I am wondering if like people
what they
will
should
really
do.
need to turn on spoiler mode because you'll want to listen to the music, but if you don't play the game to completion before listening to the music, like I don't know, maybe they should wait like a week. Who knows?
I got to tell you, I'm not looking forward to like the weekly updates of like, and here's what's being added to the music app this week. Like, and I don't plan on covering it. So Rebecca, you may need to insert those as like I don't plan on.
I will keep everyone updated.
Yeah, I don't plan on updating people on the podcast.
They
regularly
may
while
tag it
music
with the
comes.
Nintendo Switch Online games. Like, here's
Yeah.
all the
That's
games,
true.
and then here's the music.
That is so
Kinda
true,
deal.
Garrett.
Mhm.
Very good point.
It is.
not-
I do. We collectively, like the greater internet, have like kind of made fun of Nintendo for years for like drip feeding games.
That's their MO.
You know, like and it is crazy that they're like, here's this music app that you can listen to our entire history of music, but you can't. You can listen to 20 games worth of music, and it's like that's not even. That's not honestly. It's not even a little bit of what should be there. You know, like it's such a small
Listen, when
amount.
they added Mario Wonder like the day after the music app dropped, I was like, man, like wouldn't it be cool if they added one game a day?
Oh, I thought she was going to say, wouldn't it be cool if I played Mario Wonder? I was like, I'm going to punch something. I'm going to punch my TV. Like, if this is the thing that gets her to play Wonder, I quit. Like, it's over.
That would be amazing.
I think Nintendo understands that what they sell is kind of like a dopamine hit, kind of like a drug.
Oh, of course.
True.
so
it's
they're just
true.
like they're slow drip feeding,
They're like,
us,
yeah, I got you.
us man
I got
child
your
and,
fix.
and children as well. So
To the
Yeah,
pusher
there we go.
man.
They keep pushing. And it's
Selling
I-
that nostalgia.
Is there like a number out there for number of first party games? Like I'm curious how many total first party games.
Oh, that
they
is an
have.
interesting question.
Like
How many
theoretically. I
games
know I'm trying to
total
Google it.
has Nintendo
Like,
made
This is a list, but I don't want to count
1,000.
all of
all
it.
time?
This is like it must be like 2,000 or 3,000.
Is it? Would you think it's that many?
I think so. It depends if you mean published and developed too. It's
No,
like a,
I'm talking just developed, like just
oh,
first party, like not even counting like.
okay.
Well,
Maybe
It's hard because every time I look at numbers, it's all telling us how many copies of games they've sold,
Mhm, mhm.
not how many they've made.
I know.
maybe like Nintendo portfolio.
Somebody should do that. Somebody should count that up. I wonder if anybody's done it. List of all first.
Yeah.
So I don't want a
Somebody's
list.
had to have
I don't
done
want
it.
a list. I want a number.
Yeah. Go ahead, count
Ooh,
it.
hang
You ain't
on.
doing shit no way. Count it
Oh,
up.
oh, this might be it. Licensed games. Hang on, I need a calculator.
I need a chat GPT.
I
That's
got
what we
this
need.
number at Garrett. Don't.
List here. Look, Nintendo fandom has a list of Nintendo games by year in North America, and it's broken down. It's broken up by year. What if I just
don't know if
copy and
this
paste
makes sense
it and
at
put
all,
it
but
into
this says
ChatGPT?
total list of games by region, which I added up, and it comes out to 2,084. Does that seem low or high?
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
That
It
seems
says
about right.
Japan, they've released 1,062 games. They've released 675 in North America and 347 in Europe. And I'm sure there's some duplicates in there. Like some of them got to be like the
Like-
same releases.
Like I said,
Just-
count a pug, go count them all up. And don't give us no duplicates. Do your goddamn job. Don't
I
fuck
love
this
we-
up, count a pug.
We're the podcasters and we're like throwing it at everybody else. Like, hey, everybody else,
Goddamn
do
right.
our work so we
Yeah.
don't have to.
I tried to ask ChatGPT because I copy and pasted the list of games, and it said the message you submitted was too long.
That sounds
We've
about right.
broken Microsoft. Somewhere
All
Saturday
right,
is
I will
crying.
take one for the team, and I will count them after the podcast.
ChatGPT says roughly 700 first-party games. It's like giving me likely estimates, like in the hundreds.
All right. Well, I will go through and I will count this after.
Well, that's crazy because I've got
We
this says
have
they've
some-
released 2,000 video games in Japan. Just Japan.
That might
Figure
be,
it out,
that
Counterpart.
might
Duplicates.
include licensed things. Like that might include like
Published
like
and
Chrono
licensed stuff,
Trigger
yeah.
and like things that are not first party
Fair.
developed.
Fair. Okay, that's good.
Figure it out, Counterpug. You have a week.
ChatGPT searched 3 sites for this kind of
A
answer
week?
too.
Like
a week.
for
We
2024,
need this by the end of the
it would
pod,
be.
Well, okay, then your boss Donnie has spoken, Kyle the Pug. You have until the end of the pod to come up with an answer.
Do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Here's some real questions from our listeners.
We don't need those.
Actual questions.
Starting from a different Kyle, Croco Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle. Are y'all looking forward to or planning to play Mario and Luigi Brothership? He says,
Oh,
I
no.
love the series on handheld and put it on the same pedestal as Paper Mario. So it's a definite day one pickup for me personally.
Nice. I've been playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions on the 3DS during my commute. I'm almost done with the game as well. It's very, very good. Again, I'm not going to pick it up day one, but it's definitely on my radar. Like December, January, gonna go for it for sure. It looks really good. It looks really like a step up in quality.
Oh, for sure.
And it's developed by Acquire,
Mhm.
the same
Unreal.
people in Unreal, the same people who made Octopath Traveler 1 and 2.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of deep RPG roots in there, so I'm very excited for this game for sure. Anyone
I'm
else?
gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm
no.
glad that they're still making Mario and Luigi after
Me too.
what was it, Alpha Dream shut down?
Is it Alpha Dream or yeah, something like that. Yeah, they got bankrupt. They basically went all in on 3DS during the Switch era. It's just like, really, you're gonna do that?
That's true, and that's a part of. I want to say a part of why I don't like them, but those are the last ones that I played, and I'm just because I played those, I've kind of formed the opinion that I'm just not that into Mario and Luigi games.
They were good. They were good remakes of the games in 3DS. It's just like, yeah, you're doing this on year 2 of Switch, though. Why are you doing this on Switch? And so, yeah, they kind of.
Well, to answer Croco Kyle, the answer is no. I'm not planning on playing it just because I'm not really into these. Like it's the RPG. We used to have Garrett here, and then Kevin was here for this. Like we had people for this splice, and I was never in it. These aren't my favorite Mario games. They're just a little too slow for me.
They're fun. Just a fun little side Mario game, side quest. I like them a lot. So I'm definitely gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm rooting for it because I do agree it looks great visually. It looks great. Like I'm definitely hoping it plays well with the people that like it.
Kyle the Pug, you have to count all of the Nintendo franchises that they have.
I'm
Get your
doing
advocates
it.
out.
I'm doing it right now. Kyle's off the hook. I'm doing it right now.
You can do it on Excel and just highlight all the
Yeah.
cells. And then
Oh my god, wait, that's genius. Oh my god, why am I not doing that? Holy crap.
What?
Rebecca's over there going 1,
This is why we.
Shut up!
This is,
3.
I lost count.
Oh my
4.
god. I can't with y'all. But I have to get rid of some of them have the years, so I have to get rid of some columns here. Is there a shortcut on my keyboard for delete row?
Ooh, no!
Garrett,
You just
come
gotta
on.
right click it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god.
Right click.
Are you
You can
serious?
search it on ChatGPT.
Oh, what is with you and ChatGPT? Please. I had a teacher this week trying to
Oh,
come up
no.
with a slogan for our school with the same letter as the acronym. And like he's coming up with like, oh, it can be creative, it can be cute, it can be cool. I'm like, and he used ChatGPT to find it. And I'm like, you couldn't have thought of those words with your brain. You're a teacher. Use your brain.
It's gonna be the end of us, and it's ironic coming from Garrett, who's been screaming about the end of us forever. He's like global warming and
I was
pollution,
gonna
but he's
say,
like,
Garrett, don't you
let's
care
give
about the
ChatGPT
environment?
all the power it needs to operate.
Look
We've
here.
seen science fiction has warned us about this for hundreds of years.
And Donnie,
Movies,
I've accepted our
Chronicles, sagas, and
overlords.
we are willfully going right at it. We're like, yeah, let's let the robots do it.
Noggin.
Has anyone seen the documentary called Terminator?
Terminator, The
Yes.
Matrix, iRobot. Like it's been over and over.
They keep telling us the same thing. We keep like, well, fuck it.
Elon's doing it, and we're like, go. Like we're cheering him on.
Recorded after this week. I'm telling you.
It's gonna be the end of us. It's the end of us for sure.
All right. Now the other Kyle the Pug.
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug.
It's been a
Rebecca
while.
saves your ass this week.
Since Super Mario Party Jamboree has been out for some time, do you think it has surpassed Mario Party Superstars as the superior Switch Mario Party game? Plus, do you think Superstars became waste potential with no DLC? I would say for that last question, definitely. Superstars was such a good Mario Party game, but had such little content as far as boards and characters.
Has any Mario Party gotten DLC?
Yeah, Super Mario Party, the first one on the Switch.
Was it DLC just characters?
No, it was also boards.
They got
It was
boards.
the boards.
I think
too,
I do remember board, yeah.
I mean, my answer would just be I don't think I can answer that right now. I haven't played it enough to really come up with a consensus on that.
I think it's a very good Mario Party game.
I do too. Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be like I think maybe like a top 5 Mario Party for me.
Yeah.
It may just be convenient, but I agree with you. I think it's a really good Mario Party game. I'm really glad I got it. But I got to play Mario Party like in a bunch of different situations with a bunch of different people and stuff before I can really like tell you like, is it like, before I rank them. You know, I don't have enough hours into it yet.
You need people for that. You gotta have like.
I need like
a group
holidays and
together.
stuff. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
into like Mario Party would be like a game that I like wouldn't want to like review. Like in 2 weeks, give us your full opinion on this
Right.
Mario. Like, I need some time to play it like with people.
Yeah.
It's not like
You
sort
gotta
of
have-
game.
You gotta have some parties first. Have people over
Yeah.
there play it and hang out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
really hard to kind of pin down. Like, is everyone having fun? That's the whole thing of Mario Party. If you're having fun with it, then it's a good Mario Party game. If you're not, like, okay, this is not it.
Real quick, for Nintendo Labo, are we counting Variety Kit, Robot Kit, and Vehicle Kit as 3 separate games, or are we counting
Yes.
Nintendo Labo as... So those are 3 separate games?
They sold them separately.
So
would count them
Labo is 1, Variety Kit is 2, Robot
Correct.
Kit is 3, and Okay.
Okay.
I don't know anything about
You're still
Labo.
going through this.
You had
Wow.
like 3 to like I
I'm
actually
in-
had
I
it.
I'm in
gave her
20
an out.
trees now.
I was just saying,
I'm
I
on
had it.
sheets now. I'm on sheets. We're good. We're
But
getting
I
there. I'm on
I gave her an
2023.
out.
different games. Look,
She chose to be like,
Physical
no.
okay.
games.
Okay. I noticed that 2024 is not up to date. So I have Luigi's Mansion 2, Mario versus Donkey Kong, Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Princess Peach Showtime. Is Echoes of Wisdom the only one that's missing here
Mhm.
Mhm.
as
Mhm.
far as first party game goes?
I think so.
All right. First party games in North America.
Did you say-
600.
Is Emio the Smiling Man a first party game?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, good call.
Good
There's
call.
no way we're ever gonna find this number.
No,
Okay, wait.
not
If
at all.
you can tell me, no. If you can tell me one more first party game that came out this year,
Trying to think of ones that you didn't.
It's
name.
about to come out. Mario and Luigi.
Brotherhood.
Hey, yeah.
Hooked on the
Mario.
Brothers.
Listen to me. If this list is accurate, Mario and Luigi Brotherhood is going to be in North America the 666 Nintendo game.
Nice.
Nice.
Definitely playing it.
Here's another wrench in your algorithm. Are we counting mobile games? Like if they publish them, like would we count those? Like this Fire
I
Emblem
guess so.
Heroes and
No, 'cause those are not real.
Animal Crossing.
Well,
like that
they're not
counts?
developed by
This is
Nintendo,
list
though,
of
right?
all of the games
they?
developed or
Some of them
published
are.
by Nintendo in order of the U.S. release year. I think it did count mobile games.
Okay,
Okay.
just something to think about. I'm not saying it should or should it.
We had an
Oh,
option.
is Fitness Boxing 3 on your list?
Probably. Oh, for 2024,
Yeah.
did that come out?
I don't know. It's on this list I just looked at. I don't even know if it's like legit. Like,
I don't know. Is that
Um,
Nintendo developed?
Okay, we're in the 660s, so GPT was
I like
close.
it.
So,
700 games.
the moral of the story is, if they released one game to the app, the music app, a day, they would have 2 years of content.
The moral of the story is we should.
They needed 20 years of content, though, Rebecca. They want you to keep on hold for dear life for this Nintendo Music app. That's what they're gonna do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're not giving us like one. Like that's the other thing. These games have like 20 songs each. They're gonna give us like 3 songs a week.
Stop.
Yeah.
Don't even say
Yeah,
that.
they're not doing
Exactly.
albums. They're not doing full albums. They're like, you'll get track 6 of soundtrack A this week, and you'll like it. Oh, this is. I don't necessarily like this. Kyle's face is an emote now.
No.
Who did this? Someone should be fired.
This is a thing. We're doing this now.
Someone should be fired.
What is happening at Twitch? Like, there's no standards or anything. You just load anything in there. Like,
Put anything up in this shit. Any type of bullshit.
All right. Drew asks us, "Hey guys, this past week my roommate dropped my Switch and cracked the screen
Punch him in
along
the face.
corner. I think
Damn.
you need a
Punch
new
them in
roommate,
the
Drew.
face.
No, you need a new roommate.
No,
I don't
beat
know what to do
them.
now. Get a new or used Switch or hold off to the next system. I've had this regular Switch for almost 6 years now.
Hold on,
Drew,
hold on.
is
I
the
have a
Switch
question.
playable?
That's not the
That's the
question.
question.
The question is, why is your roommate paying for this Switch?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's true.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
broke
good-
my
good
shit.
counter.
You pay for this. I'm not paying for this. Fuck out of here.
No, I think it's
No.
listen. I would not make my roommate pay for it if I got along with my roommate.
Not absolutely not.
For
You're
the
paying for my
6-year-old
Switch.
Switch, if the Switch works, you play it in docked mode until the Switch 2
good
comes out.
call. I didn't
Oh,
think
I'm
talk
talking
mode.
about
Good
sure.
call, Rebecca. If
mean,
I
it's
was
not-
Rebecca,
it's not worth losing, a relationship with your roommate over.
if I was Rebecca, I too wouldn't make my roommate buy one. I would make Delvin buy one. And then he would just buy
Unless
me a
the
new
Switch was broken. If it was broken and does not work, then I would probably ask for him to get it fixed or replaced.
Look here, Drew. You need to start asking for some reparations. Look. If anything, I am an expert on not getting reparations.
Delvin says, I have experienced financial burden.
So
You owe me damages.
Delvin has had enough.
you need to get reparations for your Switch.
Okay, who's this? Drew? Drew, here's the answer, okay? For the right price of like $159.99, you can get
No,
yourself
there-
a Switch Lite. Do that.
And it's
No.
That is a good idea.
But just suck it up until a couple months when the Switch 2 is out. If you are a docked player, you will be okay.
Might be 6 months.
This is a 6-year-old
Could be
Switch.
longer
we're
than
talking.
that.
Yeah.
You can wait 6 months if they're a docked player.
And play it
If
in
they're
dock
not
mode?
handheld.
Yeah.
I love that our answer was to like just duct tape it. Like, let's just put some duct tape on it. and
Also,
just let it
how
go.
bad is the crack? Because one of my Switch has a crack. In fact, I think it's my OG Switch.
So
It does
this
have,
is
like,
why
a
she's
hairline
telling it. Like,
crack
what?
to it.
No wonder she's like, yeah, just keep it going.
My ex dropped it, and there was a hairline
Oh.
crack.
That's why he's your ex.
But
Yeah.
it's still playable. Like it's
You
still
got shown
can
the
still
door.
play it. It's
Yeah,
not that bad of a
immediately.
crack.
Mm.
So I think you need to suck it up, Drew, and like not get mad at your roommate and like
Get mad at your roommate.
just man up and be
Absolutely
patient.
not. Absolutely not.
Stab them.
Reparations, Drew.
So you have a variety of opinions to go based off of now.
Fuck that. You're going to fix this Switch today.
I'm gonna just light the apartment on fire. You know,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lucky this is Shackle. I want to say what I really want to say.
this is a
I don't-
moment for you
I
to
don't-
prove that you mean business. Okay,
It helps Drew at all.
Look,
overreact.
if this roommate has a child, you
This
kidnap
is
their
the
first
difference
child,
between men and women.
tell them you
I
will
just
get
say
this
something?
Oh,
child
wow.
back.
Look what
Can
she
I
said.
say
Wait a minute. She said,
something?
"Can
I
I
need
say
to say
something?" Here comes the sexist remark.
I need to say something. Men are violent and
Yes.
aggressive. And why should we have a man leading this country? This Tuesday, go out and vote.
Hey,
for a
I can
woman.
get behind this.
Yeah, I'm all on
Women
this.
100%.
are all about
100% supported.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Garrett. Women
completed
are all
the mission.
about solving problems and getting along with, people and
exes?
overcoming our problems.
Guys,
Yeah.
Why is
let's,
your
We're all
ex-
about solutions.
Goddamn right.
Solutions. I
That's
offered
right.
Drew a solution. You offered
I did
something
too.
that is gonna be combative towards his living
let's end the
situation.
drama. Okay.
Let's end the
All right.
drama. Go out and vote this Tuesday.
Yes.
I like it.
Also, sometimes you got to fuck a motherfucker up. Sometimes you got to whoop some ass.
Here comes Maga Delvin. He's like, listen,
Sometimes, look. Sometimes you got to beat the shit out of somebody. Look, bro, you broke my shit. I need
Wow.
some reparations. Oh, go vote. and go vote for the right person. It's goddamn sure not that orange fuck. But also get your Switch fixed.
I think Drew is Australian, so that's very funny.
Wait,
Good day,
can you
mate.
get Switches fixed? Like, does anybody do screen replacements on a Switch?
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, Nintendo
Is that a thing?
does.
Yeah.
Oh, do
It's-
that then.
You can also
It's
go
rough.
take it to your mall, and they'll probably do it. You know, the mall
Do you know
kiosks?
how? Do you know? Well, do you know how to screen replace? You know? Do you know the process of that?
No.
You literally have to heat up the screen in order
Yes.
to loose the adhesive,
Oh hell no.
and then you pluck it out with pressure,
I ain't
like
welding.
a little.
We're not doing
it-
that.
That's what a screen replacement is. And
I'll
so,
call Nintendo.
They
I might
have
as well just buy
shops
a
that do
Switch
that
Lite.
too, though. You can go to like a gaming store. They'll do it for you.
you
I
break
think it's like
warranty,
$80
but,
or something like that.
And we're gonna make the Australian roommates pay for it.
I thought she was about
Goddamn
to say we're gonna make Australia great again. I was like,
Whoa.
I just want to say something because I think maybe we're seeing some stuff being entered into the chat like on our end. Just know that the person is blocked and is not coming through for viewers. So for
Oh.
the three of us, just disregard it.
Oh, I'm
Nobody's
not
seeing
paying
Oh,
it
is
but
that
us.
on YouTube? Because I didn't see it.
Yeah, nobody's seeing it but us.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to that.
Great.
All right. Our final question is from Todd Oxtra. With Alarmo and the music app announcement, what other strange announcements would you like from Nintendo next? I think a Nintendo bidet would be great, and it could play water
Wow.
themed music while it
Fucking
sprays,
Todd Ostra.
and the
God
pipe
damn.
noises when you flush.
The Zoll Stream 1000.
Yeah.
I just think Mario Sunshine theme all over that Nintendo bidet. You just think, wahoo! And Mario.
Oh
just,
yeah, the flood. Oh, that's
Yeah,
better.
Yes.
The flood.
Mhm.
You can buy the flood. That's good.
Yeah, that
My
would
answer is
be
a
good.
lawnmower.
A what?
100% the lawnmower.
Lawnmower.
Yeah, I need that
Oh.
Link 850 gas powered Briggs and Stratton.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Think of John Deere. It's all green and like it was gold. It's gold with like green pinstripes. You got a little
And
link on the
you-
side.
And it goes higher.
When you start it up,
Yeah.
when you start it up, it goes ah. That I'll actually buy. Nintendo Switch Online subscriber. I'd actually get me on that. I'm over here yelling about the
That would be
Alarmo and music and shit. But you get me on one of those.
That would be good. I want to see real life mortgage loan offers from Nintendo with Tom Nook themed. Let me get a loan from Nintendo through the Tom Nook
Nintendo
program.
credit services,
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
They're getting the financial system.
Bank of
Nook
Nook.
loans,
Too
Yeah.
much.
Nook loans. That's what we need to be. If we're not already indebted to Nintendo enough,
Yeah.
Rebecca's like, give me a mortgage.
Yeah.
You can create your own currency.
Let
I
me
need to
play
earn
Animal
platinum
Crossing in real
points.
life.
Yeah.
I need to
You
earn
make your own
platinum
crypto.
points on the bells that I give you every month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I pay my mortgage in bells?
Oh man, could you imagine if they got into like crypto? They started doing bells and like the crypto market.
That would be insanity. It'd be utter chaos. I think it would shift the global economics.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's our last question.
That's
Do you have,
Is
I
that
mean,
it?
does anyone have any other crazy, strange announcements?
Go buy Xenoblade Chronicles X, March 20th.
That is not a crazy, strange product.
Yes.
That is not what Todd had
Do
in
it.
mind.
Go punch your neighbor, Drew. Go punch your roommate. Just go
Choose peace and vote.
And then punch them.
vote. Yeah.
Yeah, I
punch.
mean, you can vote for Kamala and then punch your.
Yeah,
like,
you can do both.
You can
Both
do
are
both.
totally on the table. You don't have to. It's
Yeah.
not either or.
You can
Yeah.
do both. Drew the Australian. Yeah.
Yeah, Drew can't vote.
Well,
He can vote in his local elections.
He's not free as us.
Someone's like, you can still punch though.
yeah, he can still punch.
The punching is still available. It's on the
That is
option.
still on the table.
All right, Koopalings. That is going to do it. I was very happy to have Garrett back for this episode. You should join us more often.
I know.
That's nice.
Okay.
Just disappointed me completely.
I was
time-
very
I
happy
know
to have
what's out
Garrett
for me,
back on the
so.
show.
Yeah. I make my
Garrett,
grand
Garrett
return.
was
and-
my shack buddy for a
The rest
long
of us,
time.
yeah, I could
For
go.
a long time.
yeah.
It
Donnie
was just us
abandoned
two
us.
for a long time. So
Donnie's like,
For like-
I'm done
for
with
like-
Nintendo Shack.
For like 15 months.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
long
Yeah,
time.
that's a long time.
What? No, a
Yeah.
long time. Has been here since like 2015.
Yeah.
That's a
Long,
long
long
time.
15 months.
It
That's a
was
break.
It was a good time, not a long time.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to do it, Koopalings. Play some video games, vote, and we will see you next week. With
Maybe if we're still here,
Yeah,
Probably.
it's true.
Maybe.
So true.
hang
so
on.
true.
We'll
Oh
see.
my God.
Yeah.
Go on a roller coaster.
Tune in Wednesday to see if the free world still exists.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Might
great.
be rough.
Bye.
Bye.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?